just hit, we're just gonna hit stop when we're done.
Okay.
Okay.
I got a question. Straight up.
I'm gonna kick it with my feet up. It's easier to ride. Chilling. Get excited.
Come in.
Hi, Mr. Burns.
How's it going?
My name is Ryan Whittington with Casey Masterpiece.
Nice to meet you. Have a
Thank you.
seat.
Oh, thank you.
Excuse my mess.
Oh, no, it's all right. Thank you so much for taking the time to see me today.
Oh, no problem.
I really appreciate it. All right, so here is my business card. You can reach me on my email, cell phone,
Awesome.
whichever at your convenience.
Oh, here's mine.
Oh, thank you so much. Now, I was actually referred here today by my barber, Greg Smith. I'm aware that he cuts your hair as well.
Oh, Greg, he's a great guy.
He's the best.
Yeah.
He knew I was in the barbecue business, and he knew that you were in this supermarket business, and he thought we'd be a good match together.
Oh, yeah.
And also, I noticed in the paper that you were sponsoring a charity golf tournament last week. That's really nice to see you guys giving back to the community like that.
Oh, yeah, it's a great way to interact with people and, play 18 holes. Everyone loves,
Of course,
loves some
and
golf.
because obviously you must be an avid golfer. Did you watch the Masters?
Oh,
the other week?
yes, I did.
How about that 21-year-old kid winning the whole thing? You know?
Incredible.
I couldn't imagine being 21 years old and winning that much money.
Oh.
I want to know what to do with it. Now, before we get started, is there anyone else, you have a partner or other decision maker that should be in this meeting with us?
Nope, it's just me.
No, just you? All right, perfect. Now, here's what I'd like to do with our time today. I'd like to first ask you a couple questions to, better understand your needs, and then I'll talk a little bit about my product, and if everything makes sense, we can move on to the next steps. How's that sound?
Sounds great.
Do you mind if I take any notes and ask you questions?
Oh, go right ahead.
Okay, perfect. Now, tell me about the current brands that you have supplying your barbecue sauce right now.
Currently we have Kraft and Hunt's.
Okay.
Crafts, we have Kraft selling at $149 and Hunt's selling at $139.
Okay. All right. And how's your profit margin on those two brands? Are they good, bad, average?
Our profit return for Hunt's is 15%.
Okay.
And that's probably our best seller right there.
All right. And now, how much shelf space do you typically have set aside for barbecue sauce?
A good amount.
All right. Just an average amount. Okay.
Yeah.
And is there any reason that you're not carrying Casey Masterpiece currently?
Have
you ever heard of us or?
Oh, I've heard of you guys.
Yeah.
We just haven't crossed paths yet.
All right. And another question I have for you are, what type of consumers are you trying to target?
Just families.
Families? Okay. And then, so that's just the kids, the parents, everyone basically?
Mhm.
Okay. And then, how's your inventory turnover rate looking with your current barbecue sauces? Do they typically sit on your shelf for a while, or?
Right now we're kind of in the slower months.
Okay.
But when summer rolls around, they tend to roll right off the shelf.
Okay. And one of my final questions I have for you is there anything I should know about your current suppliers? Are you happy with them? not happy with them?
We're happy with it, but we're always looking for ways to improve.
All right, understandable. 1 second here. Now, before I get into my product, I just want to touch a little bit about myself. I graduated from UCF. I graduated from the professional selling program, actually, and last year I was actually awarded Salesman of the Year for KC Masterpiece. So I'm pretty happy about that. Pretty proud of that.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you. Now, our product, here it is, KC Masterpiece, is a nice barbecue sauce, perfect mixture of tangy, sweet, and has a thick consistency, which people love to see in a barbecue sauce. You know, they don't want a runny barbecue sauce that just drips off their food. They want it to stay on the ribs and the chicken. Now, as you can see here, this is one of our leading competitors' brands. You can see how theirs is runny. You know, it's a runny barbecue sauce. Our barbecue sauce, it's thick. You know, it doesn't run as easily. You see that?
Yeah.
You notice how the consistency is a lot thicker? And I believe that people, avid barbecuers, they'd love to see a thick sauce that they can easily cook with. Now, where am I getting at? All right, so, sorry. Now we carry, we have 5 varieties of sauces that we will be offering to you. We have original, spicy original, hickory smoke, honey smoke, honey steakhouse, and hickory brown sugar. I brought the original for you to see. This is a sample for you to keep.
Thank you very much.
This actually, our barbecue sauce that's gluten-free, it's on the healthier side, which what most people like to see. Now, with our barbecue sauce, we've done some research, and based off a recent survey, 75% of consumers think that KC Masterpiece is one of the best barbecue sauces they have ever tasted.
Interesting.
With our profit margins, you know, we typically, you said you carry Hunt's and Kraft. I did my research, I'm not gonna lie, and we actually have a larger profit margin than what you currently are carrying right now. With our product, we sell it at $15.60 per 12 bottle cases. Now that's $1.30 per bottle that you're purchasing at. We suggest that you sell it for $1.59 retail, which is a 29-cent profit margin. And you can see here how Kraft is $1.49 and Hunt's is $1.39. Now I know ours is 10 cents, 20 cents more, but it's a very minimal amount. It's not really gonna break the bank for anyone that's purchasing barbecue sauces, but it will increase your sales at the end of the year. And I will show you right now. Based off some research that I've done, you typically sell, you own 5 supermarkets, correct?
Yes, sir.
So you typically sell about 20 barbecue sauce bottles per day per supermarket. That's 100 bottles per day between all 5 stores. Now with a 29-cent profit margin, time for a yearly times 365 per year, that's $10,600 per year profit that you're making off of these barbecue sauces. Now with Hunt's, it's $1.39 that you're selling currently. If you replace KC Masterpiece with your current product, that's an extra, it is 20 cents more, but that is an extra $7,300 per year. If you replace it with Kraft, that's an extra $36.50 in your pockets at the end of the year that you didn't previously have. Now, I touched over, you see how that makes sense?
Yes.
You see how that can be beneficial to your company?
Very.
Alright, now with, you touched on your turnover rate, how it's, you know, it's average, your shelf space, they last on your shelf for quite a while, for during the winter months, when people aren't barbecuing as much. Now, with our inventory rate, we have done some research, and we have an extremely loyal customer base. Our customers typically purchase 10% more frequently, and at the same time, they purchase 50% more when they purchase KC Masterpiece. You see how that can be beneficial to your company? You get the
Very.
barbecue sauces in and out of the shelves very quickly.
Very.
Now, also last thing, your consumers.
Mhm.
People love free samples. Now, with our barbecue sauce, it's easily, we can easily sample it in your store. And because barbecue sauce is a complementary product, it goes great with ribs, chicken, pork. People don't just buy barbecue sauce, they buy it to put on other meats. Now, when they're buying our barbecue sauce, they'll already be in your store. That means they're going to have to buy ribs and pork, which will increase your sales. It's basically a win-win scenario. You see how that makes sense? Is beneficial to your company?
Yes, I do.
All right. Do you have any questions for me?
Will KC Masterpiece sell faster than Kraft and Hunt's?
Yes.
Okay. And how will shoppers with price sensitivity, how will that affect them?
Well, as I stated before, it's only a 10 or 20 cents increase in price. I really don't believe that it's going to hinder anyone that detrimentally. It is more expensive, but 10 cents, 20 cents, it's not that big of a deal. Personally, that's what I believe, and I would assume that the rest of the customers feel the same way.
For the quality they're getting?
Yes, yeah, it is a top quality brand. Rachel Ray actually uses it on her show.
Oh,
And
really?
She stated, one second, let me just pull it up right here. She stated that it's the only barbecue sauce that she likes to use. Also, we have done, our barbecue sauce is very well advertised. We have partnered with Frito-Lay, and we actually have a flavor of barbecue sauce on Frito-Lay's chips. So everyone that's eating those Frito-Lays, they're tasting our barbecue sauce. And we also partnered with Keith Urban. He did a worldwide tour, and we were the #1 sponsor for that tour. So we got our name out there pretty well, and so people have heard of us.
That's awesome.
So this is definitely a beneficial product to your company. Did you have any other questions for me?
No, that's about it for questions.
No? All right, well, do you see how we touched on your return on investment, how this can increase your profit margins. We touched on how this can bring out consumers because we can sample the barbecue sauce in your store, and then they would want to purchase other food items as well. And we also touched on the advertisement aspect. It is a well-known brand, so people do know about it.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything that I have said today that's stopping you from purchasing KC Masterpiece today?
No.
No, it all sounds good
Sounds
to you?
great, yeah.
All right, well, I have a contract here. What I would recommend is you purchase 50 cases per store. Now, that 50 cases per store, that's 12 bottles per case. That's 600 bottles. You said, I said that 20 bottles roughly go per day. That lasts you for about a month.
Mm-hmm.
Would you agree with that?
Yes.
So, what would you be opposed to signing this contract that I have right here, and we can move on to the next steps? Maybe we can meet next week.
Oh, that sounds great.
Are you free on Tuesday or Wednesday? Which day works better for you?
Tuesday.
Tuesday?
I got off on Wednesday.
All right, and morning or afternoon? Which one?
Morning's fine.
Morning? All right, perfect. We can meet next Tuesday in the morning. How about 11 a.m.?
Sounds great.
All right, well, I have a contract right here. If you can just sign this, and then next week when I come back, we can finalize the necessary steps to get this product in your store, on your shelf, and creating revenue for you. How's that sound?
Sounds fantastic.
Perfect. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you again.
Have a great day. I really appreciate it, all right?
Thank you again.
Thank you.